everybody. And I'm just, it's the time of the year, and this happens all the time. That you've seen it, Mark. This is now third year that you get to see, the FSU fan base kind of lose their mind, and it's definitely understandable. I mean,
yeah,
you win 3 games, no bowl game in 2 years that's just uncalled for in Tallahassee alone. I mean, we all understand that, but for people to now be shocked that maybe some top players don't want to come to Tallahassee, sometimes just kind of blows my mind a little bit. And I think the staff knows absolutely they have to win, and that's what that was a huge spring to get a lot of your early enrollees in. That was gigantic. And I'm always an optimistic person on about everything, and so I felt good about this spring. But big time year for Mike Norvell. This is do or die, and you've got all of the other implementations of the admin pushing for you. You've got, now you're going to try to break ground in a football-only facility to help recruiting, to help also enhance your players on deck and the roster alone. He's getting everything that he wants. You're getting the support that you finally needed. Now it's time to go out there and win. And, a nice win in week 2, or really week 1 against LSU, will probably hush a little bit of the people on Twitter in the comments. But then maybe I hope the FSU fans will go, but, this was Brian Kelly's first year. Does that win really count? I guarantee you maybe 24 hours after that damn win, that's probably what we'll see. But, oh, Lord, we're not there yet, though. Thank God.
Yeah. If people are down on a win against LSU, I'll jump on that because, you can only win the games that are in front of you, first and foremost. Even if they played nobody the first 3 or 4 weeks of the season, you can only win the games. You can't do anything more than that. You can't beat Alabama if they're not on the schedule. So it's LSU. They're still one of the 10 or 12 most talented teams in the country, even though they've had to turn over the roster. Easily one of the 10 or 12 most talented teams in the country, and Brian Kelly knows what he's doing. So, they're not going to be humming on all cylinders. They still have a lot. The two teams and programs are kind of similar in a lot of ways.
Yeah.
And just because of, where they've been and what they're expected to do versus where they're at in their progress right now. And what the last couple seasons have looked like for both teams. Not pretty. But LSU's loaded with talent. So that's going to be significant. If Florida State wins that, you're not going to have to sell me on that win. Is it a vintage LSU team that's going to be competing for a national championship? Probably not. But you don't need to sell me on that. Hey, any way they can get it done, they win that game 7-3, whatever. That's a big game. That's a big game. And if it turns out to be a W, that's going to be a big W, regardless of what LSU does the rest of the year. That's big. That's going to be one of the couple best teams that they've beaten under Norvell.